Alrighty then, welcome to part 3. I know you're all excited to be here on part 3 to listen to my beautiful and charming and rather sexy voice. Now, ladies, what I want you to do right now is get naked. No, I'm joking. I don't like naked women. I do, really. Right, so what did I say I was going to do? Yeah, I was going to go run through you this bit here on the right. So, this here is all your separate elements. So, you can adjust the screen to how you prefer to animate in. So, say if you just wanted the color palette, you could have just a color palette. If you wanted just the pen, you could have just the pen. But, this is the way I use it, is the way I like to use it. So, you can add your different elements on here. So on window, you've got stuff there. So you've got pen tick, you've got color palette tick, text tick, cells, properties. The only one that I don't really keep in is scene manager, is because you don't really use it that much. You just use it every now and again to say if you wanted to name a scene, a certain scene, like the sex scene or the kill the bad guy scene or something like that, but you'd only use that if you was really going into detail with your animation. So, yeah, so pretty much self-explanatory really on some of the stuff. So, color palette is Toon Boom give you shed loads of different colors there just to play about with. You can even make your own colors, so you can say if you had say that blue there, what we've got this character colored in. We thought, well, it needs to be a bit darker. So if you just double click on the colour itself, you can adjust the colour. Oh, it changes, look. And you can pick out different colours from there. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory, really. If you don't know how to use that, then you are stupid. So yeah, you can just click on different parts of the colours there and make them a brighter, darker. We'll keep them as brown, poo brown, like a Mr. Turd or something. You can even make your own palettes, like you can go new palette, duplicate palette, rename palette. I'm a bit lazy, so I just stick with what they've given me. Basically, it saves messing around a hell of a lot. We've got properties. So this, you can see the name, but you probably can't see it because I'm recording the whole screen. But what it says there, it says name Jason's Winky. And that's because we've got it selected here. So this gives you all the dynamics, and it gives you whereabouts he is. He's 1.8448 south of the screen and 4.92 east of the screen and all this nonsense. But, they like to give you all this detail. I'll tell you what, I'd hate to program this software because it is it is a really good piece of software, but it takes forever. It'll take forever to program something like this. And so say staying on the properties screen, if you clicked on camera, look at that, gives you the camera, and this can make your animations really dynamic. This way you can zoom in. So you've got it there set to static, which means that's basically your camera's there wherever it is when you export your animation at the time, that's what you'll get. Whereas if you put it in dynamic, when you've got a full scene, say up to 50 frames of an animation, and you want it to zoom in, you can make it zoom in just by using that bit. But we'll get into cameras and we'll detail it all out later. Library. Normally I don't really have that one up, to be honest, but it was on when it loaded. So, but on library you can say if you made out a cut out animation, like a puppet animation or something like that. If you look at We Bad Motherfuckers, one of my music videos, they were puppet animations. And what you do is, rather than, because you want to put it in different scenes, is you just make how you cut out an animation, and then you would save it into your library. If you actually go into, let's see if I can find it. I think it's global. No, sorry, Toon Boom templates. Open that shiz up. Cut out animations. You actually have cut out animations ready for you there. Look, so if you see that, you can see some little girl there, there's some boy there. They're actually cut out animations that Toon Boom have already made for you, and you get all the lip sync going on and all that. So have a play about with them, have a mess around with them if you're feeling dangerous and you're feeling like you know your stuff already because I've taught you that much already that you know what you're doing. No, you don't. So yeah, have a look at that. And then you've got down here, you've got pen, which on your drawing screen, so let's click on the one drawing, we'll get rid of that. Go up here, select your brush. So you've got different things, so you've got different size pens, you've got different pens to use, so you've got ones there that really, like give the artistic feel, like that are already preset. And then you've got like thicker lines, and you can actually make the lines thicker. So let's just get rid of those. So just staying on pen 1, you've got minimum size, maximum size, and smoothness. And you've even got a little toggle here that you can select what kind of style you want your pen in. So you could have a square pen, even though it didn't even look like a square, but it would do if you zoomed in and made it bigger. You got your different, so you could really get really arty with it. I tend to not do because, I'm lazy. So let's just stick with the circle for now. So you can make maximum size and a minimum size. So what it does is it goes off your brush stroke. So it'll give you minimum size when you sort of paint, when you sort of like draw or paint in a certain way. But obviously, if you're messing with a big maximum size and such a small one, it probably wouldn't. It wouldn't do anything for you. And you can't bring your minimum any bigger than your maximum, but you can have them at the same. So just solid block lines. So you could use that first. So you could have a big block line there, and then you made a bit smaller line there. So you could really use that to add some depth to some of your drawings. And probably one of the best things ever invented is smoothness. I always have it. I'm really, really lazy at this, so I keep it all the way set up to the top. But what this does, so say if I drew a circle, as soon as I let go, it straightens it out for you. So let's just make these a bit bigger. So draw a circle, and you notice so I'll just hold it. So make the circle, just holding it. So that's me just holding it. Once I let go, it gives you a nice smoother circle. Doesn't give you a smooth circle, but just like doing a line like this. Let go. Look at that. Stunning. Right, next bit. Text. So you've got a bit of text in there. So J, because I like to talk about myself a lot, is gay. So you've got that in there. So select it. Let's make it a bit bigger so you can see that J is gay. Even though I'm not really, but, according to my YouTube channel, people seem to like to call me gay, so I guess I'm gay. So going on there, so you got a drop down menu. You can pick different types of different styles of writing. I quite like this one. I did this one for in fact, if you check out www.20secondsofpain, pain spelled PAYNE.com, you'll see some animations that I did for kids animation. Or you could type it on YouTube and find some stuff on there. It's a pretty cool site. It's still being set up at a minute, but it is going to be good shiz, man. Good shiz. So, yep, you've got that. And you can make your text bigger with this one. You can, don't worry about that bit. Kerning. We'll get into that another time. So on here, you can set your alignment, which is pretty basic, really. It's like, say if I had a big space over here on this side, and I wanted my text in the middle, you just click it to go middle. Or for instance, let me just add some more text. So enter. So notice how it drops in the middle there. So that just drops straight in the middle. Or if I dropped it to the left, then the typing would come. Yeah, thing's gone. My typing would come from the left or the right, or whichever way you set it. Line spacing is pretty obvious. If you didn't know how to do that, then go back to school, boy. You need to learn some more. Oh, now my Toon Boom has closed down. Oh, well, I think we better call it a day on that one anyway, since my computer has crashed. And yeah, we'll get set up on the next one. Thank you very much. Laters.